The Mumbai city is 437 square kilometers. A third of it is a national park, and lot other area goes into the coastal regulation zone where we cannot have any construction. So that leaves very little land for development. So whatever land was available traditionally has been occupied by shanty town. The areas immediately out of city of Mumbai, the population growth is phenomenal. And that is where the problem of illegal housing, multi-storied buildings, which are illegal without proper permission, oftentimes on land which is not even owned by a developer.
When it comes to housing projects and developing buildings over here, there is still no mechanism for a single window clearance, and that leads to a lot of delay. Are you taking some steps on that front? Because that probably leads to many developers taking the unauthorized route, and you see the rise of so many unauthorized buildings.
Process of getting permissions, in particular in the city of Mumbai, is very complex. There are literally tens of permissions required. Now, we are trying to address this issue in a holistic way. First of all, to use e-governance methods so that the building plans are submitted online, they are cleared online. Also, to redefine the building rules so that the building rules become more transparent and there is a level playing field.
Mr. Chavan, one big criticism against when it comes to housing specifically in this part of India is the nexus between politicians and builders. That's something which issue that has not got addressed. In fact, when you took office, there was a lot of expectation that you would tackle this issue in a big way. Do you think that is the crux of the problem? Till that doesn't get sorted, the housing problem will not be resolved.
I think the problem is if you give discretion, and then discretion can be used either through corrupt means or through influence peddling, and therefore political role comes in. But if you remove discretion, if you make building laws clear, transparent, equal for everybody, and not subject to interpretation differently, then I think the influence of the outside agencies would reduce. So I won't say that the influence or the nexus is completely gone, but it is getting reduced. We're also trying to work very hard that the clearances are faster. They don't wait for some recommendation for somebody or some unholy nexus to develop. So two ways: make the laws very clear, use online applications, use technology in a big way. All these I think are being addressed, but I would not say that things are where it should be or where I want them to be, but we're working on it.
My last question, Mr. Chavan, would be that the perception on the ground is that people are not punished. Historically, if you see, there are many incidents that have happened, but no action has been taken at the top level and even at the bottom level when it comes to officials. How are you going to break that perception that people are accountable?
Well, I think this is the problem, I think, to some larger or small extent in the whole country. Holding people accountable and punishing them severely as per law, making punishment stricter than what it is already there, is a challenge which the whole country faces. It's not only the nexus in housing, but we have seen issues which come up in various economic activities where people break rules, and it's very difficult to punish them in the Indian context. Even tragedy like what happened recently, those directly responsible, will they be actually punished in real sense, or will it be just suspending an official here or transferring it will not be enough? So we are trying to tighten our laws, but I think it's a challenge in our country that our laws are not enforced as effectively as we would like to.